I was just looking at the commemorative plate we have of Her Majesty the Queen. As you can see, there's Her Majesty there. I'm not sure that I approve of having a plate with Her Majesty on it, because, like, if you're eating... What would you have for breakfast normally?
Yeah, like oatmeal.
Oatmeal, right? So if you're eating... from a plate like this, you should have... Oatmeal's a bowl.
Yeah, it's more of a... It's more of a challenge. It's more of a challenge.
Show me how you would eat oatmeal like this.
Well, that's the challenging part.
All right. For example, what would you have for breakfast?
Okay. Yeah.
What's he saying?
He said bagel and lox.
Bagel and lox. All right. I don't speak horse. So, there's sticky stuff underneath it. I thought it was maybe phlegm from my worsening flu. Oh, that's right. Judge me. I've got the flu. I have to tell you, I'm a little worried about tonight's audience. They seem a little judgmental. In fact, I think they might be racists. Anyway, here's the thing. I think it's a little disrespectful if you're eating a bagel and lox or oatmeal and then suddenly Her Majesty is underneath.
Yeah.
What they should have is a little button at the side, so when you get through your breakfast and her face appears, you press the button and the plate says, "Good morning."
Yeah, I like that.
That would be nice, wouldn't it? Enjoy your breakfast.
That's a sensible meal.
Cornerstone to any productive day. But what if you were using the plate for something later on at night, for perhaps a snack?
A snack?
Yeah, you know, a snack while watching a late-night television show.
What are you doing with your life?
What did you say, Your Majesty?
You're a late-night douche.
I'm only trying to do my best in the colonies to represent Britain abroad.
Wherever did you score such quality cocaine? I'm just saying.
You knock it off, man. I still got people back there. All right, so there you are. There you are. Oh, my flu is pretty bad.
What is it, in your eye now?
Yeah, it's in my eye, yeah. Do you know that sometimes you get it and then suddenly your eye just closes a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Do you ever get that? I love when I can hear the horse laughing under his breath. He just laughs out his little nose holes right there. See, if I covered those up, would you suffocate? Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, it's all right, it's all right, it's all right. He's better now. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, maybe you better send money to me or... Oh, that's okay. It's okay.
Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Netflix. Your TV shows and movies, your way. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Thanks, everybody. Quietly. Well done, everybody. Well done. You've saved the job of the warm-up comedian for one more day. I heard him begging for your approval. Please, come on, help me. Give me a 10. This
Come on,
is gonna be
girl.
great. This audience has been worked up into a frenzy before I got here. They're not as excited to see me. They're just excited that the warm-up is finally over.
Yeah, it's a big relief. Yeah.
Yeah, now comes the cool down. This is the kind of the bit afterwards where we spoon.
Get over here, you. Come
Hey, I'm not spooning with you. You're too pointy.
Yeah.
I don't like to spoon with pointy people. I like a little bit of, cuddle cushions.
A little bit of
Yeah,
yeah.
nothing endears you to the folks at home late at night who are eating food, sadly, when you say, I like a bit of obesity. They're like, oh, well, finally a show for me.
Yeah.
You're not judged here. You won't be judged here. I mean, what position am I in? I'm in no position to judge anyone.
I know what position I'd like you in.
I know that position too, but it's too pointy.
Yeah, I understand.
You're too pointy for me to get into any position with you.
That's right.
Plus, you're a dude.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm not judging. I'm just saying,
Yeah,
for me,
no, I
there are a couple of things that I like in a cuddle person. One is not too pointy, and the other is, for the most part, I am European, not a dude.
Well, my penis is detachable, so there is that.
Can I get on?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah,
Go
all
ahead.
right. Hey, it's a great day for America, everybody. Hello. So I will say it's another pretty rough day for me. My flu seems to be not getting worse, kind of like staying the same.
Staying the same.
I'm like, That's a different sort of thing.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Do we have the graphic for my flu? Flu what? Oh. Thanks, everybody. Well, the graphics, they really like the graphics, don't they?
Like that, yeah.
My flu's really bad. How bad is my flu, Jeff?
Flu is so bad the entire studio has been designated a fever vortex.
All right, yeah, all right. My flu is so bad, we're getting our first guest a sneeze guard.
Your flu is so bad, everyone in the audience has to wear plastic ponchos.
It's a great day for the music legend David Bowie, who turns... I say Bowie, but I have to learn to say Bowie, because that's how you say it in America.
Yeah, Bowie.
Yeah, but I learned to say Bowie.
Bowie.
Because I grew up in Texas.
Why are they laughing?
Yeah, do you know, because of the Bowie knife?
Yeah, Bowie.
Oh, but sometimes they call it the Bowie knife. And sometimes even people say the Bowie knife, and people in Sweden say the Fachsuchender.
You're on a lot of medication.
A lot of medication, yeah. Anyway, David Bowie, 67 today. It also would have been Elvis's birthday today. He would have been 79. Now, David Bowie and Elvis, very different, of course. One used to wear big spangly jumpsuits and pop pills and... Actually, not that different, really. Do you know who else's birthday is today? Lovable North Korean dictator Kim Jong-un. Oh. Hey, come on, man. Come on. Can't a guy oppress his people without being judged? Jeez, you guys are tough. I wonder if David Bowie will go there and sing to him like Dennis Rodman.
What would that sound like?
Happy birthday, tiny killer. So far from home with Dennis Rodman in the dome.
It's very good.
Thanks, man.
Very good.
That's Dennis Rodman in Korea thing's weird, isn't it?
unbelievable.
I keep expecting him to take his mask off and be somebody else. Like in Scooby-Doo. It's like
right,
a Scooby-Doo
exactly,
thing.
yeah.
I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling kids.
Now, who is that? Dennis Rodman or is it Kim Jong-un? I guess we have to watch the entire episode to find out. I'm on a lot of medication.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Do you know what's going on in Las Vegas this week? Is you see this? The CES is on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Consumer Electronics Show. It could stand for a CES could be anything in Vegas. It could be for cucumber-enhanced shorts.
Sure. Clint Eastwood's sorority. Doesn't make any sense.
Cake encrusted scrotum.
All right.
What? Hey, I don't impress anybody. That was the exact same ooh that you used for Kim Jong-un. Now, wait. That seems a little unfair to me, given the fact that all I did was make a crappy joke, which I admit can get you an ooh, but it's not like I'm oppressing an entire nation of people. Oh, well, all right.
Yeah.
Any more CESs?
Yeah, Craig's exploding sausage.
Oh! No, that's fair. That's happened in Vegas before. It's a dirty one tonight, isn't it? CES is basically the Super Bowl for nerds. You know, it's a huge convention in Vegas where they unveil the latest TV gadgets and the electronic doodads. I remember the first time I unveiled my doodads in Vegas. I got 2 encores and a standing ovation. But it got me kicked out of the all-you-can-eat buffet. And that's when we saw Craig's exploding sausage. You going to censor that? You're not going to censor that, are you? Ah, you're a good guy, man. You're a good guy. You are in no way a racist. Right?
Yeah,
he's pretty much a racist. If you're in Vegas and you can't get into the CES, but you still want to see some weird-looking devices that will blow your mind, may I suggest, if you're in Vegas, go and see Carrot Top. No, you'll be surprised. You go and see the show, you think, and then you go, wow, this is actually really good.
It's a great show.
It's a great show. Top-notch show. Just saying it is.
It's over. Yeah.
Anyway, basically, CES is where they unveil the technology that 20 years from now we'll be laughing at for being so out of date. We'll be like, oh, look at these idiots actually holding the smartphones and watching a television on a wall and using a toilet. That's right, in my future, no one poops.
Sounds terrifying. That's a terrifying thing.
Terrifying future? No, it'll all be done by smartphones. You'll have an app and you're like, oh, and you'll press your app and go, ah. That'd be pretty good, wouldn't it?
Press your app and go out.
You press my app. No, you can't press my app. You're too pointy. If you want to press my app, make sure you got a little bit of packing. Not too much. I'm not talking too much.
No, not
enough,
too much.
You know.
Yeah.
It's not enough to let me know you're relaxed about things. Not one of them. What do you call yourself? Skeletons.
You're racist, man.
I'm a racist? You're the racist.
No, how am I racist?
Because you stare at me with your pointy blue eyes.
All right, fine. Racist.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. We'll be right back.
Einen Moment mit Kraftwerk, mit Florian und Ralf.
Florian, I have a joke for you.
Please proceed with the humor.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
I have no idea.
Because it was surgically implanted in my abdomen.
This joke tickles my funny bone, and I do not like it. Tell me something sad.
Sad? Okay. I once saw a small child drop an ice cream cone on the ground. She cried until she ran out of tears.
This didn't really happen. These people are idiots.
Unbelievable.
It didn't really happen. He's just saying something sad. It didn't happen, did it? Please.
please don't write in. The little girl did not drop her ice cream and cry and run out of tears. That was just something made up, right,
It's
Jeff?
not real.
It's not real. Have you had a haircut or something? Your head looks weird.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Falling off.
Is that what it is? Did you turn your head abruptly at some point?
I did. I had an abrupt turn.
All right, well, listen. Oh, the flu's in my eye again.
Oh, man.
Just think, it only goes to the one eye.
Is it leaking out of your eye?
Yeah. I'm going to run out of tears. I wonder if I pretend to be German, I won't be sick.
Oh, like reverse psycho. Yeah, try that.
All right, then. Well, I feel great.
You know, my head feels much better, too.
You know, I have to say, the flu seems to have gone away. Oh, no, here it is.
Oh, dear.
Maybe if I was to get a monocle of some kind.
Yeah. Oh, what?
Wow, it was almost like I oppressed the North Korean people there in some way. What time is it, Jeffrey Peters?
It's Tweet Mail time, where CES stands for Craig's Eye Sickness.
Play the jingle, would you?
Tonight's tweets and emails are brought to you by
Horse, Jive Horse, Foxy Horse, loving by day, pimping by night, knocking out suckers with dynamite. He's one-man Mustang.
Shut the front door.
Horse.
This is from Jennifer in New Milford in Connecticut. It says, Dear Craig and Jeff, is your band union or non-union, and how much do you pay them? Alfredo Sauce and the Shy Fellas, everybody. How are you tonight, guys?
Hey, what's going on, man? How are you?
The band, excellent band, too shy to appear on TV. Are you union or non-union?
Oh, we're a union, yes, but CBS doesn't pay us crap. Yeah.
Well, please a little jingle and...
Right, 1, 2, 3, go! Yeah!
Okay, good.
Wow.
I feel...
Yeah.
I feel sometimes there's more people behind that curtain than just the band. Some nights I think perhaps Arnold Schwarzenegger might be behind the curtain. Is he?
How are you?
What about Matthew McConaughey? Is he behind there?
All right.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on back there?
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
What about the great Robert De Niro? Are you behind the curtain?
Break your friggin' legs. What the hell is going on over there?
I don't know. This is quality entertainment.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's
It
me.
is.
All right, we get 13 seconds left and a whole bunch of emails.
All right.
So we'll have to do that thing that when we...
Oh, Liam Neeson must be behind the curtain.
All right, Liam.
Quickly, there's no time. Quickly. Wow.
This is from Lynn in Quincy, Massachusetts. It says, Craig, do you ever think about getting more and more tattoos? Absolutely. I'm getting more and more right now. They're being done on my leg. This is from Danny in Lyons in Wisconsin, who said, Craig, I'd like to apply for a job in your show as a writer or a producer or maybe your assistant. You're a funny... Venus Schnitzel. All right. And there's some other emails too. We'll be right back, everybody. Tonight, a great big movie star. His latest film, Lone Survivors, in theaters nationwide on Friday. Take a look at this.
Do they?
Mark Wahlberg, everybody. Mark Wahlberg. Hey, Mark.
How are you, sir?
You know, I'm pretty bad. I've got the hawks and the and my eye. Have
Can I
you?
sit here?
No, you'll be all right. Look, there's some of the hand sanitizer right there. You rub some of.
I
you brought
don't
some
use
with
that
you?
no-name stuff.
Oh, that special movie star hand sanitizer?
Yeah. This is the expensive stuff.
Oh, really? Yeah, this is the stuff you get.
Purell.
You get tubs of this at the
That's the
CBS store.
That could be anything. Should test that.
Smells a bit like pee. Oh, wait.
It comes from the same place as pee, but I don't think it's pee. Not that color. It's probably a mixture of pee and something.
Don't say. What's wrong with you?
Hey, you started it.
I didn't start that.
How are you anyway?
Hey, I'm good, man. How are you doing?
Thank you for having me.
Well, you know.
Not literally.
No, it's good. It's nice to see you. You didn't get sick yet? You got 4 kids. You must have been sick already.
You know what? I haven't been sick, but I suffered a horrible injury in Hong Kong.
Really?
I was shooting Transformers, and it wasn't one specific thing that happened, but I woke up one morning after shooting a large action sequence, and I couldn't move my neck. And I was pretty much had a horrible stiff neck for 9 weeks.
And is that in the movie then? Are you gonna in the movie? You're
not.
like, ah.
You know what? It started out like that, but even 18 weeks into the production, you can get fired. So I know.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to fire you from the movie.
I would turn my neck when I was supposed to be seeing some sort of danger or being pursued by something, but other than that, it was not comfortable.
Well, you could do it like an owl. You know, you just like.
You know what? It's like shooting a gun without having the blanks in there. I always make the sound. So if I shoot a gun, I usually go bang, bang. And they're like, no, don't do the bang. Just pull the trigger. But I always go bang, bang. So if I was doing that, I would go, whoo. It would be unavoidable.
Really?
It's one of those things. I just cannot disconnect the two.
Well, I didn't know you did owl noises.
I do. I have this amazing owl who lives in a tree right next to my house.
Do you use them to send messages to Hogwarts?
I do. How did you know that?
Well, you know, you got kids. I know you know about Harry. What age are your kids now?
10, 7, 4, 3, no, 5, sorry. And my 3-year-old will be 4 on Saturday.
Okay, that's great. Congratulations.
And it's fun, oddly enough, my youngest son, when they were obsessed with Harry Potter, we used to call him Rupert, and he hates Rupert. He's just screaming.
Rupert, they've all been here, the Harry Potters, and Rupert was lovely. He's the nicest one.
I met him.
No, he's a lovely guy. He smells a bit, but he's all right.
The red hair thing could be.
Yeah, it's the red hair thing. Yeah. No, it's fine.
I heard you picked up golf.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, because you're a big golfer, aren't you?
Aren't you Scottish?
Yeah, but it was the thing to rebel against, though. That was the thing. When I was young and, like, everybody's playing golf, so I rebelled by not playing golf, and they're like, fine.
Yeah, and now you picked it up for a year, and you probably suck.
Oh, terrible.
Exactly, but now you want to play, and you want to be good, and that's never going to happen. So now you wish that you didn't rebel, and that you just...
Well, listen, I seem to remember when you were a youngster...
pastime.
Listen, hold on a second. You're talking to me about rebelling. I remember the early part of your career, there was a little bit of rebelling going on.
And
yes, there was.
And unfortunately... Unfortunately, I did most of it on videotape or television, which is the worst because my
kids are going to see it.
Be exposed to that, and there's no avoiding that.
Yeah, you'll be all right. Well, you ever look at the kid now, like Bieber now, right?
Yeah.
He's kind of like where you were right at the very beginning, right? Yeah. Do you ever look at him and think I should call him up and tell him, cool it?
I've spoken to him once in a while. He doesn't. Nobody listens at that age.
No, that's true.
People always ask me, what would the 41-year-old say to the 16, 17-year-old Marky Mark? And I'd say, whatever. I try to give him good advice. He'd tell me to shut up and probably punch me in the face. So it wouldn't be a good look if I got beat up by Justin Bieber at this stage of my career.
Dude,
You know? Not that it would happen, but you never know.
But you know what?
Risk, right?
Let's just sit with it for a minute, because I'm liking the feel.
Vision?
Look, it's a monologue that writes itself, man. Like, if I hear you get beat up by Bieber, I come out here. I don't have to even. I can come to work late that day. Is what I'm saying.
I'm trying to give you options.
No, it's all right.
You don't want to be replaced like some other legendary talk show host.
Oh yeah.
At the height of their career.
Is this the height of my career? I don't know.
You got your replacement here.
Whoa. Look at it.
There's always a replacement.
Look at his head. What's going on, man? Jeez.
He's got it.
He's got it going on.
He might be in TED 2 with me.
Are you doing TED 2?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's a funny movie. You can't let your kids see that movie, though. They're still too young.
No, the kids can't see that. You know, the boys, especially, they're dying to see it. It was the first time I did a movie. They're like, Dad, we can finally see that movie. It's about you and a teddy bear.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. Although I did show them the fight between me and the bear with no sound.
Well, but that's the one where the teddy bear whaps you across the ass with a car aerial.
Yeah.
That's my favorite bit.
You know what? It's one of those things where I've showed them Contraband because there's no nudity in it, in the car with no sound when my wife's not around. You know, because they want to see.
It's the only way to see a movie, kids. Yeah.
Exactly. They don't care about the sound. They're like, Dad, you just ripped this dude out of a car and smashed him on the ground. Cool. I'm like, all right, don't tell your mother.
Yeah. Look, I'm not telling you how to raise your kids. I got two of my own, and I'm doing it badly enough myself. But I think you're sailing into a world of pain later on.
You're probably right, but you know what? Boys will be boys, and we're having fun.
Well, remember and say that. You can play that to your dad, kids.
Oh my God, that's true. See, I keep doing it.
No, I
literally keep doing it.
I'm terrible at it. Like, my oldest boy is coming up on 13, and I try and, like...
Has he seen Ted?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah, but I'm not in it, so it's fine.
No, I still think it's pretty screwed up. You know, it's just as bad because it's totally inappropriate for anybody 17 or under. So, yeah. You're not a good dad.
What happened to you, man? What happened?
It is what it is.
Can I offer you a pipe, Granddad? It's all right. There's nothing in it.
If we were in Colorado, maybe.
Yeah. Really? I didn't know you did that. I don't.
No, I didn't. I gave it up.
I don't do that.
I gave it up.
Yeah, I gave up. Made me panicky.
Really?
Yeah, it made me kind of twitchy and nervous.
Made me relaxed and creative. I think you were doing cocaine instead of marijuana.
I was doing that too, yeah.
Smoking.
Yeah.
Yes, that's...
Yeah. Oh, that's the problem. You don't do cocaine at the same time?
No.
Yeah.
No.
There's the problem.
No, that's...
We got to take a break.
Let's do it.
Okay. We'll be right back. I'm here with Mark Wahlberg. Now, the movie comes out when? Friday?
The movie comes out Friday, yes.
Yeah. It's a serious movie, though. I mean, the clip we showed was kind of, but it's a serious movie.
Yeah, it is a very serious movie, and the most important movie that I've done throughout my entire career. It's the first time that I've made a movie that wasn't about my own individual experience as an actor and my own individual self-interest. It really was about telling these guys' story and paying tribute to those guys that lost their lives on the mountain and anybody else that's ever, walked into a recruiting office and signed up to, protect our country or their community or anybody else.
God bless you. Have you been out to entertain the troops? Have you done any USO stuff?
I went to Afghanistan.
That's
a couple of years ago. And we went and we flew commercial to Dubai and then flew on Safi Airlines, which is the only airline that would fly into a war zone, and there was things being held together by tinfoil, and I thought, well, maybe this isn't such a good idea, but it was a great experience for me. I showed all the troops the fighter. We went to Leatherneck and a couple of other bases, and so having that experience and having seen Afghanistan and the people there, and I met so many amazing Afghan people as well, and the people that were responsible for Marcus Luttrell, who I play in the movie, getting off of that mountain and being here with us today is because they sacrificed their life in their village to save a stranger. Marcus kind of stumbled into their village, and they put their lives on the line and went to war against the Taliban, and they're still at war with the Taliban to this day because of that act of heroism.
It's a hell of a story. Yeah. Good luck with the movie. It's always good to see you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Mark Wahlberg, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. My next guest is a very beautiful actress. A beautiful actress, Jeff. Ooh. She's on your favorite show, Bones.
I created that show. That's right. That is my show.
You didn't create that show. That show was created by Hart Hanson, a Canadian.
Kiss my ass, man.
It's in Fridays on Fox. Take a look at this.
This used to be a country western bar.
This reminds me of a place I went to in Somalia. Exactly. We should turn around and try to salvage a good night's sleep.
Why?
Yeah, this is my party.
Seriously? I think I sent that big one there to prison.
I like it rough, but only if there's a safe word.
Well, they are looking at us like we're on the menu.
They're just guys. Big, smelly guys, but what are we afraid of?
Me? Beheading.
Michaela Conlon, everybody. Michaela Conlon. Wow! You look sensational. I don't know if you're aware of how attractive you are, but it is spectacular.
Thank you very
Really?
much.
I mean,
Thank you so much. I was worried maybe it was like a little bit like an ice skater, but I'm glad that you feel
No,
that.
it is a little bit like an ice skater, like a
Okay.
gorgeous, sexy ice skater. And I like your shoes
good.
too. They're lovely. They're
Thank
very
you. Yeah, I thought maybe they made it like a little more fall or something. I don't know. You know, a little polka
Is it
dot.
fall? I thought it was January.
Well, it is here in LA.
Are you very
It's in LA.
fashionable?
I mean, a little bit. Like, yeah, I find the undergarments to be like in this dress. They were the most difficult thing to navigate.
Really? What are they like?
Just like, you know, there's nipple covers, and then there's Spanx, and there's.
Did she say nipple covers? Like when I
Whatever.
say it's rude, and when she says it's better, I admit. Yeah, all right.
It's just a lot with white. I think there was a lot of, you know.
Yeah.
negotiation.
And then if you go for spaghetti,
Yeah, maybe later.
are you going for spaghetti later?
No, maybe a burger. I was thinking.
Really?
Yeah.
What you don't applaud burgers? Actually, maybe he's trying to get your attention by going woo. So you'll go, oh, a guy went woo in the audience. Maybe he can be my boyfriend. You idiot. If that worked, I'd whoop already. I mean, that wouldn't work with you, would it? Whoop.
This chair's so comfortable. It might.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
It might.
No, you do look
Doesn't
great.
take
And
that much.
Congratulations working on the Bones Show, where they solve crimes
thanks.
using bones.
We just use bones. I was actually excited to meet Jeff because I feel like, you know, I feel a kindred spirit.
Yeah, he should be on your show. I've mentioned to Hart in
Yeah,
my
you
mind.
can use my bones anytime.
Well, my job would be to identify you. That's
Yeah.
my job on the show.
Come right over here.
Don't start, man. Come on. Anyway, Michaela, whoop, over here. Whoop.
Sorry.
So what you been up to? Did you go away for Christmas or anything?
I did go away for Christmas. Yeah, I visited my nephews in Florida, and
Is that where you're from?
no, I'm from Allentown, Pennsylvania.
Allentown, Pennsylvania. Isn't that a song?
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Allentown. It's a Billy Joel song.
Oh, do you like Billy Joel?
Yeah. I'm more of like a Hall & Oates fan. Yeah.
Are they mutually exclusive conditions? So you got a choice. You can choose Hall & Oates or Billy Joel. That's it.
I mean, I just feel like Hall & Oates has more. They have a bevy of hits.
Well, Billy Joel's had one or two.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
know.
I'm not knocking Billy Joel.
Yeah.
I don't know. Kiss on My List. I don't. I think Hall & Oates is more.
They seem quite old school for you. You don't seem old enough to know about, you know. Oh, God, I'm getting in terrible territory. All right. So you went to Florida then. That's nice.
I did. Yeah, I did.
Did you see any large reptiles?
Crocodiles?
Yeah, crocodiles. Alligators.
No alligators. My sister, who lives in Florida, told me though that you run in a zigzag if they
attack you.
They attack you. But my thought was like, how do you have that much like wherewithal to think to run in a zigzag if a crocodile? Is
Well,
running
you got
after
it. You have to have something quick in your mind. So what you have to do is go Three Stooges, right? So you go Three Stooges,
Okay.
and you go. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Do you have to make that noise?
I'm making it to get your attention in case I can be
You
involved.
got my attention. You got.
That's right. Yeah. Do you travel much then when you go around? Where'd you go?
I do travel a lot. I actually went to Iceland.
Ooh, I want to go to Iceland.
Recently. Really? You've
Yes,
not
I haven't been. I want to go.
Okay, it's incredible.
Well, that's not putting me off.
I mean, but it's a weird, very desolate, you know.
I'm from Scotland. Yes, I know.
That's right. Yes. Yeah.
Did you see any volcanoes?
Well, yeah, I did. I saw volcanoes. I saw a lot of sheep.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've
saw a
seen
lot of
more
sheep.
sheep than I care to remember. One in particular, Margaret.
You know, there's a lot of very attractive white people there.
Too much like L.A.
That's true. That's true. I actually went by myself, which was really, I had never traveled by myself before. But
You went by yourself to a foreign country?
Yeah.
Were they saying, whoop, every time you walk by? That would be that's quite an interesting thing for a woman to travel alone. I mean, how was it?
It was strange. I mean, it was a lot of different things, but I had never done it, and friends of mine couldn't travel for various reasons, and we have such a short break on our show.
Right. That's because Hart Hansen is a ruthless
He's very
taskmaster. I was going to say taskmaster, but I'm heavily medicated.
He gave yes.
Oh, jeez, I'm terrible. Have you been sick this year yet?
I was just sick, actually.
Oh, it's awful, isn't it?
Terrible. You have to just watch a lot of TV, though. Have you been doing that?
No. No, TV for me is a little like, pool or sex. I'd rather do it than watch it.
Oh, okay. 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 Okay.
With the obvious exception of the Bonio show, which is Bonio's show.
Hart gave me a lot of tips that I was supposed to do today.
Oh, really? What did he say?
He told me not to look into that mug.
Why? Why? Because it would bewitch you?
He said it was very bewitching. Woo. He suggested, like, touching you, and, you know, he was... He was helpful. He was helpful.
A Canadian suggested touching?
Yeah, he said it would be very effective.
Thanks, buddy. Oh, you pal. So, well, there you are then. That's nice. Well, we're out of time.
Oh, we are? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It goes really fast, doesn't it?
I was making such eye contact with Secretariat over there. I really felt like we had, like, made a connection. See, I know.
Are you fond of horses?
I'm not, like, I'm neither here nor there with the horse.
So the horse is the kind of the animal Billy Joel to you. Really.
I'm totally ambivalent. Yeah. I just felt like he was locked in on me for a minute, so I just,
Well, his eyes don't move. His eyes don't move. He's like Mark Wahlberg or an owl. He just kind of goes like that. Yeah.
Well, I told you it doesn't take much for me.
No,
so.
Really?
No, it doesn't. Not that much.
Gosh, what a lovely woman you are.
A burger, a little eye contact.
Michaela Conlon, everybody.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Craig?
Wow, that kitten is funky fresh, isn't it?
It's unbelievable, yeah.
Well, I got through another one, sick as I am.
I've heard that every single night for 3 years.
Hey, that Michaela was lovely, wasn't she?
Man, she's a sexy woman.
Yeah, she's a sexy woman. The problem was, though, I am so sick that if I did my usual, grabbing onto her.
Grabbing onto her? Is that what you...
That's how I get my thrills.
Is that right?
I come out and I go, hey, how you doing? Welcome. I tried it with Mark Wahlberg as well. He's like, ooh, man.
No. He's very solid. I'd like to hang on to him. He's nice.
I'm sure you could work it out. Maybe you could show him your plate of Her Majesty the Queen. Maybe you guys could have a snack together off it. Oh, I loved you when you were Marky Mark. You were a bad boy then.
Let's go get a burger.
Woo! Good night, everybody.